Hello, I'm Jake Migalski with Ace Roofing. Today we're going to do a demonstration on the proper method to do caulking repairs on a roof, a metal roof, or a lot of other applications. So this particular caulk has a screw-off nozzle and an aluminum seal inside. So before we cut the tip, we'll puncture the aluminum seal and refasten the nozzle. The caulk gun has a locking mechanism, and we'll put the tube in and use a utility knife. And I find that it's vitally important how you cut the head. If you don't cut the head of the nozzle at a precise angle and size, it will affect your bead of caulking when you're working with it. So I like to make sure that I don't have any weird burrs in the plastic of the angled cut. I like about 1/4 of an inch cut. And we're ready to caulk. So the first thing is to prime the gun, and you can see in the clear nozzle the caulk is coming up, and we're ready to go. So the basic principle is to get the caulking thick over the area where there's a crack or a seam or a joint, and in that area you want to center your bead of caulking. I like to brace my hand so that I can be very smooth, and then lay down as you squeeze a nice even bead of caulk right with the center over that, and then immediately release the pressure on the gun by pushing the pressure release. Okay, this is where a lot of people stop, and in my opinion that would be incorrect. What happens is that you have a beautiful bead of caulk, but it's round like a pencil, and if snow, water, wind, rain, grit start pushing against that, you have an edge that can start to roll up. So again, sticking with the basic principle of leaving it thickest over the center of the crack, what you want to do is taper simply the edge of the bead of caulk and leaving it thick over the center. Taper it the entire way along, and then do it the same thing on the other side. And it's a very gentle motion, but you can cover a lot of ground quickly with this method. And there you have a thick bead tapering down. It wears well in the elements. That's the proper way to lay a bead of caulk.